The Nicomachean Ethics of Aristotle.
Read and presented by George Pitropogiannakis.
Book 3, Chapter 12.
We have described then what kind of men the brave are, and what they, who are thought to be, but are not really brave. It must be remarked, however, that though courage has for its object matter boldness and fear, it has not both equally so, but objects of fear much more than the former. For he that under pressure of these is undisturbed and stands related to them as he ought is better entitled to the name of brave than he who is properly affected towards objects of confidence. So then men are termed brave for withstanding painful things. It follows that courage involves pain and is justly praised, since it is a harder matter to withstand things that are painful than to abstain from such as are pleasant. It must not be thought but that the end and object of courage is pleasant, but it is obscured by the surrounding circumstances, which happens also in the gymnastic games. To the boxers, the end is pleasant, with a view to which they act, I mean the crown and the honors. But the receiving the blows they do is painful and annoying to flesh and blood, and so is all the labor they have to undergo. And as these drawbacks are many, the object in view being small appears to have no pleasantness in it. If then we may say the same of courage, of course death and wounds must be painful to the brave man, and against his will still he endures. This because it is honorable so to do, or because it is dishonorable not to do so. And the more complete his virtue and his happiness, so much the more will he be pained at the notion of death, since to such a man as he is, it is best worth while to live, and he with full consciousness is deprived of the greatest goods by death. And this is a painful idea, but he is not the less brave for feeling it to be so. Nay, rather it may be he is shown to be more so because he chooses the honor that may be reaped in war in preference to retaining safe possession of these other goods. The fact is that to act with pleasure does not belong to all the virtues, except so far as a man realizes the end of his actions. But there is perhaps no reason why not such men should make the best soldiers, but those who are less truly brave, but have no other good to care for, these being ready to meet danger and bartering their lives against small gain. Let thus much be accepted as sufficient on the subject of courage, the true nature of which it is not difficult to gather, in outline at least, from what has been said.